to do my eyebrows. Hi everyone, how are you guys doing today? So you guys know that I created a DIY version of the Tati Beauty Blendiful very recently, and after trying out my DIY version, I felt that I should try the actual thing, which I did. I did a side-by-side comparison as well. If you guys haven't seen those videos, they are linked in the description box below. But after I got the actual item, I kind of felt like I should look around the house and see what other items have similar texture. Why? Because kind of the DIYer in me never really sleeps. My kids' Triceratops, especially the back of it, is very similar. A makeup eraser and a little OMG headband that I got from Gen Beauty. They all seem to kind of have very similar texture, and I feel like if this thing works, then this should be able to work. And then during the comparison, because I felt like the material of the makeup eraser and that of the Blendiful are so similar, whether Blendiful could be used to remove your makeup at the end of the day. So you apply your makeup in the morning and take it off in the evening with the same exact tool. That would be pretty cool. So that's exactly what we are going to do today. We are going to try and apply my makeup with these alternate things and then try and take it off with the Blendiful. I hope you guys are ready. So let's get started. Don't look at me with those sad eyes. I'm feeling kind of sad using this to apply my makeup. I really like this toy. I got it for my kids. My kids could care less. Those little ungrateful brats. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna use this. So I guess I'm gonna go with the OMG bow on one side and with the makeup eraser on the other. I'm gonna take my makeup eraser and kind of fold it in a quarter and then this side looks a little bit better, doesn't it? Maybe I have lesser foundation left for the other side, so let me get a little bit more. I don't know why, but I feel like this side looks a tad bit better. What do you guys think? I usually don't contour my nose, but I'm doing it for this video to see how these items actually blend. Okay, let me choose a different corner. Oh, I forgot to do concealer. Hold on. Okay, let me go with the Makeup Revolution concealer. Going back to the wet corner. Let me use some of my Tarte concealer as well. Okay, so I guess having a structure is helping in terms of blending, like when I fold it and when I hold it away from the point, it somehow seems to be doing a slight better job. Okay, now with the powder. Let's choose a different corner in this. Maybe I can just fold it the other way. Okay, let me quickly do my brows and eyes and I'll be right back. Alright, so now that the eyes are done, let's try doing the cheeks. I'm using a NYX palette. Now, when I was comparing my DIY versus the actual Blendiful, I felt like the highlighter applied the best with the actual Blendiful. So let's see how these guys do. I'm gonna use the Becca Champagne Pop. I'm gonna pick it up with the edge. I'm gonna create kind of a tight fold. Yeah, I feel like both applied the highlighter pretty well. Of course, application with this was kind of easier because it already has some kind of a structure and it's easier to kind of pick up a precise line with this. Now this has become the favorite thing that I do with the Blendiful, which is I kind of push the setting spray into my skin with it, and I usually use the smaller one for that purposes. Actually, the smaller one is pretty much what I've been using this whole time. I don't know because it is brown or because it is small or what, but I seem to be reaching for this way more than I have been reaching for this. So I definitely like the smaller one better. And then a little bit of mascara and some lipstick. How do I always forget that this is a metallic shade? Alright, so I feel like if you have either of these items in your possession, you can definitely try them out to apply your makeup. If you don't have an access to get the actual Blendiful, to kind of get a feel of how makeup applies with this. It is not exactly the same. This has a little sponge inside. This one has the structure but doesn't have the sponge inside, but I feel like in terms of thicknesses, they're very comparable. So it works pretty much the same. This is a lot more flimsier, but material is very similar. It's actually, it has like the longer texture on one side and kind of shorter fibers on the other. I use the shorter fiber side for applying my makeup because it's similar to what we have on the Blendiful. This one doesn't have as much structure, but you can still get the feel of the material. And then if you like it, then you can invest in getting an actual Blendiful. So let's take this look for a ride and then we'll see if we can take it off with the actual Blendiful. Fluff, wanna go for a walk? Yeah, let's go. Oh, she's kind of upset. She's like, take me out already. She's been waiting all morning. Alright, so we are back. I have a bowl full of water. It's warm because I don't like cold water on my face, though it's good for your skin. And if you're wondering what happened to my eyes, the same thing that happens usually before I take my makeup off. I kind of end up experimenting, so that's exactly what has happened. It's the Ciate London Glaze and Shadow in the shade Mermaid. Anyway, so since I have the makeup eraser, I'm thinking I'm gonna take off my makeup on one side with this. For my eyes though, I'm going to use my Lancome makeup remover with the cotton pad because I don't want to stretch that area. Could I have used the Blendiful with this? Maybe. But then I'm afraid that if the makeup remover kind of sticks into the material, well, why should it, right? I could have used it, but I didn't. Anyways. So here it goes. I'm gonna soak it in water. Okay, now this is not something that is recommended by Tati. Okay, I'm just doing it as an experimenter, as a researcher. So don't come for me in the comments saying that, oh my god, you're misusing it. It's a freaking sponge made of microfiber cloth. Okay, I mean, I don't know why I'm surprised. Ow. Something is kind of sharp in here. I don't know what, but it is. I'm not gonna use it on my lipstick either. And then let's try this guy. So this is where I applied the makeup from, this little thing. So let's use the other end. The edge, guys, so many people gave me hate for using glue in my DIY video, but I think this edge is also glued. Can you see it? It's kind of sharp against your skin. So the more you know. If you already use this one to apply your makeup, you will have to flip it to take it off. I didn't think of that before. But yeah, if it's already soiled, I think you probably won't be able to take off your makeup, but I feel like it did as good a job as the makeup eraser. What do you think? As a last test, I'm going to take a makeup wipe and then let's wipe our face with it. I know that these things don't really take your makeup off to the fullest. Makeup eraser, Blendiful, makeup eraser, Blendiful. Slight bit more on the Blendiful side, but that I'm gonna attribute to the error margin, you know, for me not cleaning both sides equally. But this works as both. This works as both. This does 3 jobs. You know, you can use like one bow to apply makeup and then one bow to take off makeup. Well, and then you cannot use it as a headband because you would be holding it in your hand. But if you were using something else to apply and remove your makeup, this would work as a headband too. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a giant thumbs up. I'm sorry if I offended anybody by using the Blendiful to remove my makeup, but it's a tool and it's up to an individual to use it how they see fit. So please guys, hold the hate. If you have any creative criticism, I would take that. If you have any ideas as to what else we can use to apply our makeup or take it off, then let me know so in the comments below. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a giant thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. I just spoke.